I'm deeply sorry.
I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission.
Unstoppable, my friend. How are you? Hey guys, you're about to watch K-Day, and this one, I got to be honest with you, it's a very tough one. I just watched the preview of it right now with Matthias, and it's really vulnerable for me because it's basically touching on some old wounds that have been present in my life for a long time around how I talk to certain individuals and the respect that I show certain people. And yeah, this was a tough one to watch, but I hope it delivers some lessons because, frankly, I didn't want to publish it. This is me at my worst.
Yesterday when you walked in, I didn't appreciate how you barged in, but what happened is that whole sales team watched you talk to me like that. They then think either one, lose respect for me, or think it's then okay for them to speak to their peers the same way. Maybe it's more my thing, but I just...
No, it's not your thing. Like, one of our values is we say thank you. And that's my value. And I sincerely apologise. And it's, I just want you to know it's something I'm conscious of and I'm trying to work through, and it's actually a challenging thing for me.
It's more you lead by example, like I'm trying to...
I totally agree with you. No, you're missing my point. I'm so f***ing surprised. I'm not even a legal person. I don't think I've really given you the best opportunity to get feedback because I've just shut my mouth. Because I just, it's like I just go, well, fuck, if I be myself, the PAs, I burn them. So I'll just shut my mouth and I'll just tolerate. And that's... it's been a pattern in a couple of areas of my life where I've lost my voice and I haven't spoken up, and this is one of those areas. But I want you to know I'm conscious of it and I apologise. I'm so sorry. As a human being, and as someone who you are, you don't deserve a lot of the ways that I treat you. Nobody does. And I want to echo that to Claire as well. And there's a similar dynamic there with Claire. Like, Claire and I are actually quite close, and I know sometimes I don't speak to you at the highest level of respect sometimes. And sometimes I am quite brash and I am quite rude, and
because I understand why you get frustrated at certain situations, but I also understand the challenges from B's side, so that's why I feel it for her, because I get it. Like yesterday was a perfect example. You told King to come and get me. All he said to me was, Claire, Kevin wants you in the office. I come in, no context what you wanted to talk about.
What's the target for the tour? Sales? Did you not? What are you guys walking around doing? Did you not just say that's what I needed?
I literally was just coming back from
Sorry,
the bathroom.
that's okay. If you could look at the plan and get it for me, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Sorry, that was just completely inefficient. Sometimes I'm so direct that I have a little bit of a hard edge, and some people find it really confronting, I'm deeply sorry.
Income.
Sorry for being rude. Keen just f***ed up my request.
Help if I know what I'm being asked.
I know. I had no idea that it was chipping away at you this deeply. And I feel shit about it.
I don't feel shit.
Well, I think a bit of discomfort's not a bad thing. But I just
want you to be aware of how much it does affect me.
Yeah.
Because, it hurts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I just think that is probably one of the most powerful conversations we've ever had, and I just want to thank the three of you for being so incredible to hold that space and have total surrender and acceptance, to say what you needed to say and to absorb everything. That was incredible. So just to do that shows how incredible we all are as humans.
Yeah. And I want to acknowledge B for your courage to stand up and say something, because I know it's been bugging you for a while. And Claire, I know, this was tough for you to do. So thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. I will make more effort on both parts. All right. Everyone stand up. Shake it off a little bit. I am sorry.
We'll just have a reset.
Yeah. And Claire, I'm so sorry. You're like one of my best friends in here, so the fact that I've caused you any pain like this is, it's unpalatable. You're a good mate, and I'd hate to lose that.
I'd like to speak to you today.
Yeah, I hope so. Good.
Good. I want to give my observation from being near you so much.
Yeah, okay, no, that'd be really helpful.
Yeah.
I'm very open. I don't know, mate. It's yeah, that was actually a tough conversation. It was good. Clearly, everyone got a lot of value out of it.
Was it for you?
Yeah, look, it was tough. It was very tough. It's never nice hearing people tell you that you treat them like shit. You know, that was tough. Very, very, very tough. I actually feel quite, if I'm honest, I feel quite beat up. Deservedly. I don't feel like it was unwarranted at all. Yeah, and I've just got other stuff going on in my head right now that just was compound. But I have no choice but to push through, you know, which is good because I like that. That's what makes me stronger. You've got no choice, you have to.
You have the tools.
Yeah, exactly.
On today, like, what's the reframe of this?
For me, the meaning that is empowering is this is what has to come up for me to heal. You know, it's, you know, often things, it's not until you find the sore that you can put a Band-Aid on it. You know, and this for me is bringing the pain to the surface and going, okay, now is the time to do the work. So I know it's very positive, but just right now in this moment, my body is just catching up. I'm doing lots of breathing. My meditation's dropped a little bit. I know I need to hook back into that. So yeah, look, but I can only assume that, you know, with my intention being about relationships, you know, every moment that you're experiencing is the exact moment that you need for the evolution of your consciousness. How do you know that that moment is the one you're having? Because that's the moment you're experiencing right now. So I'm trying to remind myself of that. I appreciate these conversations.
I'm grateful for this space, for being able to be that open and honest and raw.
I really just think it's so powerful to have a culture that goes through so much time, space, people, personalities, years. Like, it's pretty incredible. And to sustain it like you've managed to do through folds of different people, places, spaces, it's like, it's mind-blowing. I don't know how you've done it, but it's working and it's amazing. And yeah, I'm just so grateful to be part of it and be involved with it. So yeah.
See all these grey hairs? Yeah, final thoughts. Yeah, I want to acknowledge both Claire and Bianca for having the courage to step up and share their voice. It was actually, it's a really beautiful thing. And I say that because every year I've got an intention. Last year was the year of the body, the year before that was the year of the brain, and this year is the year of relationships. And it's interesting how this kind of came to the surface to help me look at some things, which is, I think, really important for me to do. You know, one of the reasons we started late is Matthias wanted to give me some feedback.
Yeah, it's just a realization when Bianca and Claire were having a situation, and it highlighted to me when Bianca was like, oh, like...
You do talk to Claire differently to the way you talk to Luke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you're speaking to Claire, or I have speaking to Claire, she can relate, because, like, we've been in that role. Because you don't speak to, like, that, the way you've spoken to your PAs to anyone else. I don't know if that's the role, or and something I'd be curious to explore is...
Go on.
Kristen was in that role.
Oof.
And the way, I've never brought it up with you before, but when I joined the team, I was always curious, like, why would you speak to her that way? And then I saw that pattern. I was like, oh, okay, there's PAs. That's the way he speaks to his PAs.
Yeah, right.
It's in my observation.
Yeah, look, it's interesting. I didn't see that connection.
Like, if you heal the communication with a PA, is that going to help you in your next relationship?
Wow. That's interesting. And he sat down and he gave me some feedback based on looking at, you know, all the PAs I've had from Kristen and looking at the dynamic that's been present, and, you know, gave me the opportunity to reflect on that. And, you know, I know I've got some work to do when it comes to people I get close to. And that's why it's kind of perfect, because this year's the year of relationships. So it gives me the opportunity to do some work. And I think sometimes the best way to do that is to find a wound that needs to heal. And yeah, there's certainly something there that I need to do some work on. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I'm a man on a mission.
Told ya. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough to watch. But I hope it provides a greater perspective of the dynamics of different types of relationships, and also it shows to you that I'm not perfect. You know, I am still an artwork, a human being in progress, and just like everyone else, I've got my stuff to deal with, and I'm working through it. So I appreciate your support, I appreciate your feedback, I appreciate your hate, your love, whatever you got. I don't care. I just appreciate that you've given me the time. Enjoy. And let me know what you think below. I'd really like to know.